What's up, everybody? So the Ocelotl is here. The Hunt of the Ocelotl event has already started July 27th, the release date of the hero, and it's going to August 17th. I am going to jump into my thoughts on the Ocelotl after 2 days of playing him, but first I want to talk about the event and give you all the details of that. So they do have the Battle Pass Points Fest that's going on from July 27th to July 31st, so you have to the end of July. And I'm doing this a couple days into it, so hopefully you guys are taking advantage of that. If you haven't, just know that it's going on. The Ocelotl hero is $7.99. If you choose to buy him now, you can wait and you can purchase him for still on August 3rd. But if you want to buy him now, $7.99, and it's not bad because you get an elite outfit, you get an exclusive ornament, you get the 7 days champion status, and you get the 3 scavenger crates that come with it. Now that 7 days of champion status, that's like 4,000 steel. So that's really not a bad deal. We know we like to spend money on executions and stuff. So getting that's basically 4,000 steel that they're giving you with champion status, and it'll help you rep up your hero that much faster. So that is a benefit. Once you do all that, once you buy the hero, now you're ready to jump into the fray with everybody else that has bought the Ocelotl. So I know you guys are going to run into the 4 stacks just like I did. But like I said, before we talk about that, let's talk about this event. So with this event, you have the Battle Pass. So the Battle Pass, of course, is at 30 tiers. Now, in those 30 tiers, you're going to find your battle outfit. You're going to have an ornament. You're going to have your XP boost, a little salvage, your idle effect, your emote effect, and then you're going to have an execution effect. And they're going to give you a little steal as well. So you're going to get a little bit of everything, not that much. And I would say these effects, they're very mid. You know, they're not that great. But if you're into that, it's free. So all you got to do is play to get it. And if you're not interested, then you don't have to play. Or you don't have to use it. But at least you have it just in case down the road you want to use it. You'll also have the ability to get the Majestic Jungle Illustrious outfit. That's 20,000 steel. It's going to be available throughout this entire event, so you have some time. You have till August 17th. Plenty of time to get it. I just want to let you guys know what it looks like here. And I actually do like this effect, so make sure you get this with your Ocelotl. This is a nice one, the Blow Dart Barrage. So here's what it looks like. I already bought this with my Nobu. You guys that have been following me, you know I'm a Nobu main. So I'll get everything for my Nobu. I probably won't even use it. We need more inventory slots, by the way. But I had to get it. So this is the Blow Dart Barrage is one to buy. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this. So what are my thoughts on Ocelotl? So what I will tell you, I have been looking at Reddit. I have been listening to videos and seeing what other people think, because I don't let what other people think cloud whatever I'm thinking. But so I did hear from competitive players. I did hear Clutchmeister talking about his thoughts on Ocelotl and how he did say he hates the tier 2, which I said in my intro to the Ocelotl. I agree with that. Tier 2 is, now that I've experienced the tier 2 and I've read the tier 2, I don't like that tier 2. I do not like that tier 2. I do like the tier 4. I like the tier 3. He did not like the tier 1. I think it's fine. I think the tier 1 is fine. I think the tier 1 is fine even in competitive, because I feel like with competitive, it's only single pick. And when you're playing competitive, you're going to have, it evolves the game, basically. It evolves the game and forces you to strategize based on the hero choice. So I do not think it's game breaking. It causes you to continue to communicate with your team. If you're in a competitive match, you kill an Ocelotl, you don't execute him, guess what you got to do now? You guys have to decide whether you're going to stay on that point or you're going to rotate out. Why is that so hard? I do not think that's difficult to do. And I feel like these guys are so good. These competitive players are so good. I don't see that as being a game-breaking thing. But anyway, my own personal thoughts as a casual player, I like him. I really like the Ocelotl. I think he's a great addition to the ensemble that we have of heroes. I like his ganking capability. And it even says for the hero itself that ganking, that's definitely one of his attributes. He's very good at that. I like that he can just chain into zone and then go from one zone that's uninterruptible to another zone that's uninterruptible because it helps deal with the Majais. You know, I've experienced this firsthand. I went one-on-one with a Magi before. Went against the Majais, and it just helps me defend against those pesky Majais. You know, with their hyper armor, and they're just throwing it out. So I like that. But I think the most satisfying move that he has is when he goes into like the hidden stance, like what Nobushi has, his stalker stance. If you briefly go into a stalker stance and you dodge an attack and then you lunge forward and then you get that attack off, that is my favorite. When you pull that off, that feels real good. And here's how it works, because most people when they're playing, they'll usually just, after they go for a light, and let's say they miss you with the light, they might go for a heavy after that, because a lot of times people will dodge your light. And so you hit them, you throw a heavy after, you might be able to catch them on their dodge, but unless they're doing a dodge attack, but you know what I'm saying. So anyways, I love doing that stalker stance and then attacking out of it. And when it's successful, it's extremely satisfying, especially when you get it for an execution. Now, hopefully you guys look at this video long enough and you actually see that, because I did it a couple times. I did it on a Nobu. I feel sorry for Nobu. I love Nobu. And then I did it on a, what is that thing? What is that guy called? Griffin. I did it on Griffin. But I think his moves work well. I like his feats. I don't think anything about this hero is OP. I think he is strong. I think he's extremely strong because he can transition to too many things. He got fast lights in chain. He has unblockables. He has everything that he needs to be successful in the game. And I think he's actually very good. And we're going to see some outstanding Ocelotls, I think, here. I don't think I'm going to take this hero to rep 70 personally. So let me know. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to take Ocelotl to rep 70? Do you think his feats or perks need to be changed? I like his perks. I have no problem with his perks. But do you think his feats need to be changed? You think a nerf is in order for Ocelotl? Because for me personally, after playing him straight, even in 4 stacks, I don't think he needs adjusting. What needs adjusting is something that's needed adjusting in this game for a while. It's not unique to Ocelotl, and that's the hit stun. Because there's so many times you can get erased. And that happened to me because I was a Nobu going against some very good players, and they had Ocelotls, and good Lord, I kept getting pinned with attacks. And when I got pinned by attacks, I would get hit by another one, and then the other one would confirm, and then it was just a snowball of hell. Snowball of hell. But let me know what you guys think. I like Ocelotl. I think he's fine. They just need to fix the hit stun, which is a game problem. But that's all I have for this one, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.